Walked in the mall like a dope dealer. Walked in the club like a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. In trap house. Yeah, I'm in trap house with a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a. Yeah, I walked in the mall like a dope dealer. You pussy, you scary, you broke, nigga. See, yo, here's be the plug, nigga. Got you, baby, so what's up, nigga. Walked in the club with all of my blood. Beat a nigga up until I see blood red. Gotta stick to the code. If you don't want to, you better tell her, go ahead. I'm a drip. Why these niggas, they tripping. I got the streets on lock. I'm giving all these niggas hell. I'm on some real right. I got the hitters everywhere I go. Niggas acting like they been wanna give me. You feel me? You know, you just still diamonds all over me. Water with the diamond. You couldn't even see if he was a blind man. I'm really, nigga, you can find me. I'm really, nigga, you can find me. When you walk in the club, girls be right behind us. I be chill like I'm from the Bahamas. Come in the jug, baby. I been jiggling like a dope dealer. Like a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. In trap house like a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. Yeah, I'm in trap house. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. Yeah, I'm in trap house. Don't want to worry like. Walked in the mall like a dope dealer. Walked in the club like a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. In trap house. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. Yeah, I'm in trap house with my dope dealers. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. Look at gorilla, you say you a dope dealer, Gucci man be the track king, I am the rack king. Where the craft fiend, how you like Frankenstein, all green. I like my money all green. I like the counselor of all schools, Mo Green. Shit, I like Mo Green. Good, just stripping, get on the stage, then throw money, so you know that I'm tipping. I like Hennessy, so anything possible. I remember as a youngin' watching Kill Pop. I want money in the blood like SpongeBob. Yeah, I know the fact. I'm stoked. Like, boy, you bold. You got money, so can I get some? The hoe, you bold, I'm bold. I'm a dope dealer. Walking the mall like a dope dealer. You a crap fiend with a crap fiend. More money, dog, that's a crap fiend. Walking the mall like a dope dealer. Walking in the club like a dope dealer. Beating on my chair like a gorilla. In the trap house like a dope dealer. Beating on my chair like a gorilla. Yeah, I'm in my trap house like a dope dealer. Beating on my chair like a gorilla. Yeah, I'm in the trap house like a dope dealer. Moonwalk the work like a gorilla. Walked in the mall like a dope dealer. Walked in the club like a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. In the trap house like a dope dealer. Beating on my chest like a gorilla. Yeah, I'm in the trap house with my dope dealers. Beating on my chest like a gorilla.
What's going on? How you open up Trinity and the Triad?
Yes, you opened that up for me, hold the mic.
Yes,
what's going on, Hot Point?
Chill.
Hot peasy. Right.
You did that, that's when you nervous.
A little bit. Yeah.
You gotta get used to that. You're a performer.
Yeah.
You gotta get used to that. You did a good job.
So tell us your name. Talk to the people. Let them know who you are.
My name is G. Hunter, fam from High Point, North Carolina, 19 years old.
Wait a minute. I don't think they caught that all the way. Remember I told you had to slow that down. And what's your name again? Bruh.
I'm gonna tell you how I say it here.
Come on.
All right. My name G. Hunter, fame.
That is
19 years old.
All right.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about how you came into doing music and how you got started. You're so young to be in the game.
When I was in 9th grade, I had met this dude I used to go to school with. He's record music, and one day me and my brother just came up with a little song, and we went to his studio. But that's when we couldn't rap like that.
Right.
Years went past. That's how we came up with that dope dealer song.
Okay. So is this the single? Is this the album? What's going on? Tell us about.
Right here.
Okay, so.
We had dropped a mixtape called Dope Dealers.
Oh, okay. So what's coming up in the future for you? You know what I mean? I understand Dope Dealers. What's your next move?
Yeah, I got another mixtape come out called Jeep Talk.
Jeep Talk.
Yeah.
So tell us about Jeep Talk.
Right.
Well, that's the way I rap. It ain't like everybody else. It's different.
Okay. So you trying to make your own lane? That's what you're doing?
Yep.
Okay. So who are your influences right now in music?
I ain't really got none.
None?
Not like that. I don't like listening to everybody.
I heard you shout out a little Gucci. You know what I mean? I heard you say a little song.
Yeah, Gucci in there.
So that means you got some influences.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gucci in there.
Gucci and them.
Right. Gucci and them. Okay. That's awesome. Well, tell people how we can find you. Is your single right now available for purchase, download?
Yeah, it's on Spinrilla. It's called Dope Dealers. The mixtape called Dope Dealers.
Okay. How can we find you on Instagram, Facebook.
Oh, my Instagram is Jeeve_Hunter_the_fame. And Facebook is just Jeeve Hunter the Fame. And Twitter is Jeeve_Hunter.
Okay. You got any upcoming performances or anything?
Oh, yeah, December the 29th for the Rick Ross edition.
Oh, shoot now. Let's find out.
Yeah.
You making money moves, huh?
Yep.
So basically, he's going to be performing to possibly be signed by the real Rick Ross.
The real Rick
label.
Ross.
So, salute to that.
And let's make sure that we talk about that just about this much more. I know y'all remember when the real Rick Ross was right here on Trending in the Triad, and he said he had some things up his sleeves. So the announcement that just popped off this week, Mrs. McCray, can you tell us about that announcement? Let's talk about it just a little bit.
Let me make sure I get the date together.
Yes, please. And remember, his single is Dope Dealer. The mixtape is Dope Dealer.
Right.
If you ain't got it, you better get it.
But on December the 22nd, Mexico Entertainment is linking with the real Rick Ross. He's actually starting a new record label, and he's going to be doing a talent showcases for all genres of music, whether it's rap, gospel, contemporary, whatever, to come out. You guys can actually come out, perform, and actually whoever's get chosen is actually going to go to the big showcase to actually get a deal with the real Rick Ross. So he's actually going to be one of those participants. So.
And let's talk about one last thing. Is this just in Greensboro?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually going to be a national tour. We have dates in Atlanta, Charlotte. We have the one in Greensboro on the 22nd, Houston, LA, New York, Miami. It's going to be all over. So make sure you guys follow Mexican Boy Entertainment and Booking. He's going to be posting everything up there as far as all the dates. So this is really a big deal, you guys. So make sure all the artists out there, please follow that page and get all the information and get all the links to be able to sign up.
And shout out to you for already getting your name out there. All right.
You be on it, though.
Yeah.
I've been following you for a while. We've been following ever since meeting the Golden Corral today.
Yep.
You never know where you're going to get discovered.
That's right.
That's true.
Get a
Give
plate.
it up for G.
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh, you gotta say it how you say it, though.
Come on now.
G Hunter the Fame.
Hey, Gianna the
Hold on,
fan.
we have a question, guys. Go ahead, Shot.
So, what inspired you to do music?
Friends. Yeah.
Okay.
Any of those friends still in High Point? You shouting out anybody?
Yeah. Shout out Rich Frenzy, Perez, Love Glow, and H Boogie.
All right now.
That's right. Y'all give it a
North Carolina.
right. 'cause
Definitely.
We're gonna talk about High Point in a second. But again, y'all go ahead and give it up for
Give it
G.
up.
Yes, thank you so much for coming, honey.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good luck on that talent.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
I'll be there. I'm hosting, by the way.
Right. Yes.
Okay, you guys. We decided to open up trending a different way this time. I like that.
I did too.
We have to revisit that. I really, really liked it.
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
But anyway,
But we still gonna say, welcome to Trending in the Triad. Boom.
Welcome, guys.
we're gonna jump right on into our trending tea because we want to know what's going on because it kind of same city. We're gonna see what's going on out there.
Okay, so trending tea today, guys, is going to be about what everyone's been talking about, unfortunately, on Facebook and social media, which is young NBA getting his chain snatched while performing in Greensboro, North Carolina. So if you have not heard, which I'm sure you have heard because everybody was talking about it, young NBA was here. He was performing in Greensboro Friday night. He had on a couple of chains, but one particular chain he gave to his mans or his friend, security, whatever you want to call him. And while he had the chain, it got snatched. It was taken. So he was really upset. He actually made an announcement to the crowd saying he was going to shoot up the club if they ain't nobody give him his chain back. He ended up, of course, not doing that and not getting his chain. He went home. But literally hours later, a smart individual from High Point, North Carolina, decided to post a picture on his Facebook with him wearing the chain.
Yeah.
Right. right? Because he is from High Point, North Carolina.
Carson Stout.
Yeah, Carson Stout area, from what I understand. And it instantly went viral. I mean, Greensboro has been from TMZ to everywhere in regards to this chain snatching, which is kind of, I mean, it's kind of sad, honestly. But what do y'all think about?
I mean, honestly, I'm just so glad that this young man got his chain back because I got tired of looking at it. I got tired of people posting about it like that was their cousin or, they act like they really knew this little dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, a friend of mine, shout out to Stacy, her daughter actually took a picture with him at Sheets.
Oh.
So that actually was, it was a cute little picture too, because I kept looking at it. I said,
wait, with the artist or the dude who stole it?
They took a picture with the artist.
Oh, okay.
And she,
nice. That's what's up.
Young NBA, yeah, sure did. So that was kind of cute. That was real cute. But I'm just so glad he got his chain. I'm glad nobody got shot. I'm glad there was no violence. I'm just glad that we didn't have to deal with, some mama trying to bury their child over a chain.
Right,
so,
over a daggone chain.
Shout out to whoever did that. I mean, salute.
Right.
That's my thoughts, period. Done. I'm over it.
So, y'all know I always think to the left, sometimes to the right, but really to the left. You had on other chains.
Right.
You took off this chain and gave it to your man's now.
Right.
And it got snatched off your boy.
Facts.
So, there's a part of me that's like, was this a media stunt on his behalf?
You think so?
Because, I mean, let's think about it.
I believe it.
I believe, because I'm sorry, I didn't know dude's name till it hit social media.
Right.
And I understand. I mean, you see it, but it hadn't really, made no noise, really. But now, just about everybody in this area really knows who he is because it went viral. You know what I'm saying? So, if you really think about it, and in our social media age, as an entertainer trying to get your name out there even more, and you're a breaking new artist, I mean, yeah, you signed by a label, but you need something else to get you some views and get people to hear your music. In my opinion, you kept on your other chains, but bruh, you took off this one and gave it to your mans. That means your mans wasn't rep with security.
No, I think he was supposed to be. I don't know what he was doing.
But the point of it is, it just sounds like a setup to me. This is me looking at it from the left. Now I'm glad you got your chain back. You know what I'm saying? I really am.
So they say.
Because now I know your name. Because I didn't know who you were before this. Great job. Great media job. Salute.
If it was media, that's definitely a good job. A lot of people in the area say they know the dude who took it. Apparently somebody named JoJo Capone. Actually, the guy reached out to JoJo Capone, and he's known as the hip-hop mediator. So he reached out to NBA Youngboy, and they actually devised a way to go ahead and give the chain back peacefully instead of the original $20,000 that the culprit wanted.
I don't think it was going to be no $20,000.
Yeah,
no way. You know what I mean?
Paid them anyway. Who knows? It's just sad because can't nobody come to Greensboro without people acting a mess. And they only took his chain because he's a young boy. If that was Boosie, if that was anybody who was old with that, about that life.
Boosie walk around with diamond studs, yellow diamonds,
everything.
About $1 million worth of jewels.
Ain't nobody touching.
I mean, I'm just saying, but that's what I'm saying. People who are just a little bit more, I think, older.
But they didn't snatch it off of him. That's the whole point. They didn't snatch it off of him. They didn't take it off the young boy. They took it off this
that's
no
true.
name.
They took it off of a dude, older dude. That's true. Well,
they took it off of no name.
Right. Well, I'm glad you got it back. I hope he got his chain back. But that's basically what we're going to put to rest here at Trending in the Triad.
Please put it to rest, y'all.
Yes, we're trending.
Don't share it no more. Don't talk about it no more.
Y'all making us look bad.
Greensboro looks a mess.
Got tired.
Right. No, that's right.
So,
R.I.P.
to the whole situation. So, ladies, what's been going on this week?
With me, I've just been booking venues.
Yeah, she
Got
has.
some new things coming up, popping.
Pop.
Y'all hear about it in the next 2 weeks. Just, about to, pop some things off in Atlanta. Just getting all these tour dates together for the talent show. So, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm ready to drop this flyer.
Yes.
God almighty.
What you got going on, Miss V?
Well, I'm actually trying to get some things together with Mr. Don himself, with some photos and whatnot. You know, the girl's trying to be a model or an actress. So.
Okay.
Girl, you better do that. Are you gonna be super that, Belinda?
Yes, I know. I'm so excited. Okay.
Are you going to you got any new some auditions coming up?
Well, there is an audition with Miss Donna. Yes. Oh my gosh, coming up December 1st.
Real Housewives of Section 8.
Of Section 8, and I think I would be good. I would be great. Donna, pick me. But I'm going to.
Speaking of, let me say this. I actually went out and caught the play.
Yes, the play. Oh my gosh, the play.
This weekend. It was amazing.
I'm so
Denaja James. I saw you in all of your glory, honey.
Thank you.
When I tell you this girl got up there and acted, I mean, I cried, I was mad, I was ready to smack your husband.
She really was.
I mean, it was a mess. Like, I was about to do something to your daddy.
Yeah.
The only one I was wanting to clap for is your sister.
Yeah, my sister held it down. Though. She did. She held it down.
Shout out to Denaja. She did her thing in that play.
And shout out to Miss Donna Harrelson. You did an excellent job. More people need to follow some of the things that she does. Big shouts out to her. But wait a minute. I can't move on without talking about the fact that this.
Oh, Saturday. Saturday.
I'm trying to swerve myself.
There you go. Yes.
Is being honored as a Woman of the Year. Being honored as a Woman of the Year. And listen, let me say this much to you. I don't know if you know her like that. Some of y'all follow her on social media. Some of you have been tightened up at the weave doctors.
Right.
Some of you have been to Love, Peace, and Selfies and got your deliver wrong. Some of you have seen her with the DDR as a cheer mom.
That's right.
Not cheer mom, but a dance mom. But she be cheering too. That's why I said a cheer mom, because she be loud, y'all. Loud. Hey, y'all. Some of you have seen her just with A1 events and promotions. And some of you have seen her with Messick Boy Entertainment. That's just to name a few things that she does. And on Saturday, she is going to receive the most highest honor by some of our very own. And they're going to honor her. So you need to pay attention to the page, get you some tickets, come check it out. And her trending is covering it too.
I have, we are.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, I'm going to be cute. Because my girl about to get that award.
I know that's right.
I can tell you. I forgot all of my etiquette. She about to get that. Grab that. No, seriously, it's wonderful working with such talented individuals. Belinda is doing her thing. We're going to welcome her into the acting community and go ahead and embrace her in. But, you know.
That's a big accomplishment.
This one right here is, we working on some things.
Y'all know what I like.
She gets it done. So I'm excited. Do we got my favorite segment next?
I think we're about to chime a little bit.
Ooh, yes, y'all.
A little bit.
It is ready. We are time for chime time. So, Mr. Rashad, what is our chime time question of the day? Yeah.
You ready?
We're ready, and you know we're going to bring on a special guest for this portion of it, but we're going to go ahead and welcome him on, and then we're going to get that chime time. Come on, Don.
Come on, Don.
Yeah.
Give it up for Don with Hard Press Studios.
I brought Don back because we got a lot of good feedback from this male perspective. Yes, we did. I got some inbox, honey. They say, is he coming back?
Oh, for real? Okay.
I'm trying to get him to stay the whole show, but he be trying to dib and dab.
How y'all doing?
We're good.
We are great. How are you?
Hold on, I gotta say something about this talent shoot we covered.
What?
Yes.
Everything.
Whoa.
Oh, yes.
I'm just mad I wasn't.
The power shoot that Don did with two of his other photographer friends.
Crazy.
Name them, please, because they were
It
amazing.
was Denzel, No Not Washington on IG, and Derek Gathan, which is IMDG's photography.
My grandbaby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
When I tell y'all he had Hard Press Studios
Lit.
it was packed, it was professional. He had makeup stations,
Yes.
he had hair stations.
Everything.
It
Everything.
was absolutely amazing. Like, I was very, very impressed. Like, we're actually doing a power shoot with Dawn.
Oh my God, so excited.
So I am super excited about it because I was like, I went home and I was telling my husband, I said, Mike, oh my God, we have got to do this.
But you know she ain't say it like that, right?
I cussed a couple words.
No, you know how she. Oh my God!
That's exactly how I said it too. But salute to that, man.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Absolutely.
God.
It was wonderful. It was
I
a
love
great
success.
experience. And it was so wonderful to see so many up and coming models because there was
Right.
one young lady who was
Oh,
saying
honey,
she's
my
in
phone
your
was like-
academy. She's in your modeling academy, and see, shout out to that portion of it too, because a lot of times people don't understand that it takes being shaped and developed
Right.
in order to get further in your craft. Everybody want to jump out there,
Right.
but nobody wants to be developed.
Right.
And we appreciate you for taking the time because as a photographer, you're developing those models.
Right.
And it was amazing to see.
Yes.
Well, thank you. It wasn't all on me. It was, definitely the team. I appreciate it.
We saw the team.
Everybody, yeah, they was
Team was
strong.
out here strong.
Yeah,
That's
Shout
right.
out to all of y'all behind the scenes whose names we don't know, but y'all did
Right. Did an awesome
Team
job.
Hard Press, y'all did your thing. I definitely appreciate it, and the support always remains constant and consistent. And that's another part about it that people don't understand. It takes consistency to do something. Like just like when they say it takes experience. That experience is your consistency.
Right.
If you're not consistent at a thing, you can't necessarily say that you do it. It's something that you can do. Like I cut hair, don't mean I'm a barber. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it don't.
True.
So it's like things like that I look at how people approach different things and ultimately there was a lot of models still that wasn't in the academy. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I look at too, because a lot of people already know me for that, and a lot of people that was already in the room that day, and there was few models that was a part of the academy. So it was few people that, when I look at that as a whole, it was like few people that understand like it takes this certain aspect in your career, or at least the seriousness in your career, to understand how far you want to take that career.
Absolutely.
All right. Yes.
So
Yes. Well,
So,
I think
let's chime.
we are ready to chime. What's going on?
Time.
If your kids don't like the person you're dating, you continue to date the person.
Okay. The question was, if your children do not like the person that you're dating, should you continue to date them? Anyone?
My kids were petty.
I got a two.
My kids were
I was petty.
I got you.
Wasn't I, Miss Asbury?
Go ahead, Don.
I got a two perspective part to that. One is being a father. If my daughter's dating somebody I didn't like, I would expect him to not be in the picture anymore. I'm biased to that. And I understand my bias. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm
Yeah, 'cause
being
you
that
know-
way.
you
And
know
I'm
you're
not
a
giving him a
father.
chance. If I don't like him, you know what? Nah, he's not for you. You know what I'm saying? But as a young man and someone who's been introduced to a lot of parents, I haven't personally met any parents that I didn't get along with, or guardians that I never got along with. That's one thing I definitely feel blessed with that. But I would like to think that if that young lady I'm dating, if their guardians didn't like me, I would like to think that she would rock for me. You know what I'm saying? I would like
Really?
to think that she would be like, yo, you know what? But I love you, so we gonna try to make it do what it do. Me
I
and you
feel
versus the
you.
world.
But your
'Cause-
daughter
What if her
can't.
baby?
daughter.
But if your
Right,
daughter
right.
don't like
I just told y'all the
Your
vibes. I
daughter
just
didn't
said.
like your significant other.
how would
Would
you
you
feel?
continue to date them?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So you not with the mama. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You not
okay.
with
That's
mommy.
why I don't go first
and
no
there's
more,
a
'cause I
baby
do it all the time.
mama.
I do that all the time.
And you not with mommy, and your baby don't like your new boo. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, dog?
I'm gonna let you think on that for a minute.
Think about it. Come back to me. Come back to me on that.
I got a good
Well, I can go ahead and speak on that from personal experience too, because I did not like the person.
You see how she did her mouth?
Yeah, because I was petty. Like, I didn't care. When I don't like you, I just don't speak. I don't care if you in the room or not. We not speaking. Like, I didn't get gifts for Christmas. My sister did, and I could care less. So, but I don't. If my kids don't like the person I'm dating, I mean, depending on the reason. Because if it's a serious reason, like if it's something like, they're putting their hands on them, they're abusing them verbally or physically or something, then absolutely that's cut off. But if it's like, oh, mom, I don't like him because
His head shaped funny.
right, or he's too tall, or like, no, we're not even dealing with that. But I don't even think you should really even bring your significant other around your kids anyway until you really about that life. So, but that's That's my piece.
So everybody knows my kids are grown now. So I have been through the petty of the petty of the petty. I have one child, and she's probably watching this show right now, who's just downright mean. She would kick you. She would tell you point blank to your face, I don't like you. Get away from my mama. Go away.
That was me.
My son, that's my dog. My son is my dog. But my son would be like, yo, mom, I don't like him. For nothing. It was just nothing. My daughter, my other daughter, yeah, she might like you for a minute, get what she can out of you, then she don't like you no more. But I learned I couldn't go by my kids.
Right.
Now, at one point, there were some warning signs. There was an individual that there were some warning signs with. My kids, all of them collectively came together and were like, Mom, anybody but that fool. And I should have listened on that one. And eventually I did. But there was some other ones after that that I was just like, y'all petty. Y'all just petty. Like, just petty for no reason. Just petty. So you have to look at, I would sit my child down if I had, you know, children now that were opinionated like that, and they're still opinionated and they're grown. But I would sit them down and find out what's the reason why. Because sometimes there's some signs, especially when you have daughters or sons, there may be some signs. And y'all know I'm an advocate, domestic violence advocate and sexual assault advocate. At the end of the day, especially listen to your little girls and your little boys, because there could be some things that your child has recognized or has seen or has been exposed to that you're not aware of. So have a conversation, but make sure that you make it a safe zone. Because a lot of times we want to shut our kids down before we find out what's the perspective behind it. And that's my opinion.
Agreed.
Continue to think on yours. Guess with me, I'm gonna give you two parts real brief. My mom, you know, was a mom of 7. She actually started dating I say he's my stepfather. They were never really legally married, but she started dating my stepfather when I was around 4th, 5th grade. I absolutely hated him. I hated how he looked, how he walked, how he talked. I hated everything. And it's not even about, it wasn't even about because I wanted her to be with my daddy. It wasn't even that, because, you know, we didn't even really roll like that. But it was just the fact that, I don't know, it was just weird. It was just weird. I just felt like, I don't know, I just didn't click with him like that. But let me say the upside to that is, he ended up being everything I needed in a father. At the time as a child, because I thought as a child, I didn't like him because I just had the irks. I just didn't care, whatever.
He irks my nerves.
He irked my nerves. But at the end of the day, this man actually was everything to me growing up. Like, he literally bought me my first car. He talked to me about boys and things like that. So it actually came out to be pretty good. So make sure when you're a child, they're still children, so you still have to, treat them as kids. So it can turn around or whatever. But me as an adult, if my child did not like my significant other, I would definitely have that conversation with them. And it all would depend on the age level that my child was in. She's 16 now, so if she didn't like my significant other, if I wasn't with her father, and she about to graduate in a year and a half, and I'm really feeling him like that. As long as he not doing anything to her.
Look, just make sure she ain't being petty.
Rolling with him, bro.
Look, she don't like him because his head shaped square.
Really? I definitely understand that, and I agree with her perspective, because that was me as a child. I only knew my stepfather. I didn't even know my real father. So, my mom had 6 children in groups of 3. So, it was my sister, me, my brother, and then I got 3 younger brothers and sisters, but they're like ages at least 10, 15 years separate from us. You know what I'm saying? So, and they all have him as their father. And me and my brother and sister, we didn't know our father. And we all had 3 different ones. So, I definitely understand that perspective of when I was a child, we hated him. But it brought me and my brother and sister closer together.
Because y'all came together to hate him.
Right.
Why?
When we get older, we going to jump. You know what I'm saying?
Look, why he walking again?
Right, you know what I mean? But he's the enforcer, though.
Because mama was a pushover?
He was that wasn't a pushover. We go into a whole bunch of other stuff. But what I'm saying is, he was the one that, we... No!
Right.
We don't go into all that. But... Like he was delivering the ass whoopings and all. Can we curse? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we
was-
can't.
We wrong.
Gotcha.
You can't.
What?
Gotcha. He was, so that was the relationship in that situation was we understood he was our stepfather. Like
Right.
it wasn't like I only know him. He's been there since I was 2, so I didn't really know nobody
anybody else. Yeah.
My sister would call him Preston. You get what I'm saying? Like she's my big sister. Like why you calling him Preston? I gotta call him Dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? But her dad would come around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was
Right.
like the respect in that I could see like he was understanding. Okay, well your dad's here, even though.
So he filled the role.
Right. He
for
did.
you.
He did fill the role. I
Right.
would definitely say a lot of things that he did taught me what not to do. But
Makes
I definitely wouldn't be the same man if he
Hadn't
didn't
done
show
it.
those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those qualities, characteristics, and stuff like that we grew to hate. I don't do those things because I hated it so much. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, or it was
right,
like
that makes
such
sense.
like an offense to me. Like, oh, what type of dude are you? But then
Right,
it
right.
made me shape myself into what I feel like is a different man. I'm not gonna say better or worse, but just different.
Right,
you
just
know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate it for that reason, and we definitely voiced my mother that we didn't like him, and
So your opinion mattered.
yeah, like, but it
Oh,
did.
it mattered.
did, but it didn't.
It did matter because she stayed
So
with us
don't
19
matter.
years. Yeah,
Right.
it
His
did.
answer is it does not matter.
Yeah, it did
I
matter.
mean, it did, but it didn't. She probably just took
I mean,
it in as feedback, and
yeah,
it was
she was
like,
like, oh, we had like,
but
wow.
I'm grown, and y'all
Right.
petty.
Exactly.
Where you guys gonna find a man's gonna raise 3 kids is not his own?
Hello.
That's true.
Because ain't no,
That's true.
because ain't been
That
out.
really, that was kind of where she was coming from
Right.
with it. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So shout out to those mothers and
Yeah.
fathers that's raising other
Absolutely.
folks' kids
Yeah,
and
definitely.
dealing with the petty.
respect to the
All right.
step parents out there. It's
Yes.
definitely-
No, that's right.
And shout out to Rashad
You are
again for the
valued.
chime time of the day.
And let
We
us go ahead
appreciate
and
it.
say we love chime time.
Yes.
So don't steal chime time because we'll call you out on chime time.
Yes. Yes. And
All
I
right, you guys.
I am so excited.
Thank you, Don, for coming on.
Thanks, Don. Salute.
Yes.
next time.
Thanks, Don. Don't forget about my photo shoot. We're going to be lit.
No,
Yes, lit.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna
All right,
get
I'm
into
excited.
our business spotlight. We're gonna let
Yes.
Belinda take the floor and introduce him.
Yes, I am very, very excited to introduce our next business spotlight. Well, our business spotlight for this week that's coming up. He is no other. Y'all may all know him and recognize him as soon as you see him.
Right.
Right, as soon as you see him. But today, he is on Training the Triad for doing some really awesome stuff and being an entrepreneur in the Triad area. So without further ado, everyone, please help me welcome, everybody ready? Ezekiel Giles to the stage. Let's get it. Freaky. Sorry, I had to say it. I'm so
with his
sorry. I
bottle.
had to say it.
Coming up with the bottle.
He coming on with his bottle. Giles.
Giles. Oh, I'm
told you
so
Giles.
sorry.
Yeah, bottle up.
Yes, I had to get it. I had to get my.
She had to get training
Yeah,
on it.
because you know, I'm
And she said,
like,
"Let's
oh
go."
my God.
The bite that drops.
Hey, darling.
You got the bottle though?
Look at him. He got a bottle and everything.
Only our
babe.
business spotlight will come on with his bottle.
Zeke gonna be Zeke though.
Right.
Right.
He is. He is.
I do too.
It's cool.
No, you might as well go ahead. You good?
Oh, y'all ain't gonna get sued?
Nah, nah.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna.
Diddy,
do
what's
self-covering.
poppin'? You already
Well,
know what it
again,
is. Lee. You already
thank
know
you.
what it is, Diddy. It's your boy, Freaky, Dipset President, CEO of 730 Dips. We in the building. Look, how I'm starting. You can make these ladies Ciroc girls.
Salute.
Yes, definitely.
I'm looking at the light like it's the camera. Is the light the camera?
Yes.
Yes,
It's
it
in there. You
is.
see it?
What's up?
What's going on? We are excited to have you, sir. So we're going to just jump right into it because what we have you here is because you are one of the co-owners of Perfect Pair in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah,
So
shout
we
out,
wanna
shout out to my fiance Kara.
Yes, Miss Kira
out to
couldn't be
Kira.
with us
Kara.
today. She's holding the shop down.
She is pregnant and sleep.
Congratulations.
We having a boy.
Oh, it's the boy.
This my what's their names? Zeke, Mustafa, Braden, and Legend. Yeah,
Yes.
Legend is on the way.
Legend is on the
So
way.
he's coming to set some things in order, huh?
I don't know. He owe me. He owe me already.
Already.
So I love him. I love him to death. I'll take the skin off my body if he almost think about almost trying to be cold. But you owe me some money.
I know that's right.
That's
All of them owe me money.
Every day,
up
my
for the
other
future.
kid, yo, can I get daddy? Can I get that? I said, where is your job at? Why you have a job and you still asking me for money?
You want a cup seat?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Actually, Diego,
Red cup game.
Yes.
for your own trouble.
Oh my God.
Well, let's go ahead and go ahead.
So let me
Here, please take this cup.
let's roll to Perfect Pair. I just
Yes,
want to shout
please.
out because your store has been here for how long now?
Well, we've been in business for 7 years, but the Greensboro store been open somewhere in between, I think, 3 or 4 years.
And you have another location.
Yes. No, I closed that store
Did
down.
you? Okay.
I closed it down on purpose. It was in Durham. That's where she started. Like, no, hold on, let me explain this. Let's get back.
Let's
go
go back to
back there. She had the store already.
Okay.
So it wasn't like, oh, Freaky Zeke the rapper, we got the
Yeah,
rapper
you
who
said
made the
co-owner.
store.
Yes.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah,
She
let's
was
hold
already a
on
business.
straight.
Already a
She was a boss.
Daddy.
I walked in about like around, I'll never forget it. I walked in around like 7:45. No, 6:30. I said I'll be back in an hour, but let me take this picture with you. I bet you be like, who the hell is you? So, because when I walked in, she was just chilling. I'm like, how you doing, young lady, blah, blah, blah. In her store, in the mall, she had her own thing popping, and Ben was called Perfect Pair. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the women.
Yes.
Shout out to all the women who handle their own business. They don't need nobody.
Hello.
And then, first of all, because she was working in Citibank or something like that. And she was the teller and all of this and all of that. So she saved all her money.
Wow.
And then she was like, I don't feel like working for y'all no more. I'm going to work for myself. So she
that's
took
right.
all, then she did her credit card joint. She did her cash and all that. Got an accountant and handled her business. So I met her then after that. She been open for a year already. She was already shaking. So I took the picture. I was like, yo, if you put it on Facebook, you know what I mean? I'll be back in an hour. So when she came back, when I came back at 7:30, she was like, why all these girls keep saying, I'm they boo. I'm saying
You they
I'm they boo. I said, I ain't in Halloween. I ain't nobody's boo.
Okay.
So we started talking, long story short, and then I seen that she was responsible because I ain't know she had her master's degree.
Come on now.
You better go ahead, Kira.
Come on now.
What's up?
I ain't know she had a master's degree because these women out here, when you are artists, they always look for handouts. And
Come
all that.
on.
So I just peeped that, and then I was with her the next year. We bought the store in Greensboro because I seen she was official. You know what I'm saying? So we
I got
closed
so much
that
respect
store
for
down.
her. That's
The
what's
reason I'm gonna tell you the reason why I closed the store down in Durham is because I'm opening the store in Charlotte. We open it up, and I want to say February. Her birthday's the 18th. And right after that, I'm gonna surprise her. We're opening the store. Well, that ain't no surprise, nigga. Ain't no goddamn. I don't care because it don't even matter.
Yes,
We
exclusive.
open it up in Charlotte. The reason why I'm opening up Perfect Pair in Charlotte is because 2019, the All-Star game.
That's right. It
Absolutely.
sure does.
So I'm already a year.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Make money.
I'm talking about taking a year or 6 months off. You know what I mean? I want to work hard enough to take 6 months
Right.
off.
Oh, that's
You
right.
dig? So that's what's going on so far. Or first of all, 3309 South Holden Road.
That's right.
That's where you need to be. And if you say my name, you get 30% off. But talk to me. What's up?
So one of the things that I know that has been one of her specialties, and I see following her Instagram, she talks about the perfect waist.
Yes, waist
One of the
trainers.
things that
Shout out
she's
to
been
this
pushing.
perfect pair waist train I got on right
You have
Yes.
it on right now?
I didn't wear mine. I couldn't
Amen.
breathe.
Yeah.
now. Thank
She
you,
keep trying
Kira.
to
Shout
put
out,
me
Kira.
in.
I love mine.
Because
You already
she
know.
sell it for
She
sell
sells
it
it
for
for
men.
men too. It's
Yeah.
for men and for
Men
women.
and
Yeah,
women.
keep where is Zeke? Where is Zeke? I ain't wearing that shit.
Now I'm gonna be honest. She had my daughter. My daughter bought her first one from Perfect Pair, and my daughter waist trained, and she's been modeling some of the stuff from there. So, shout out to you. It works.
Where?
Instagram.
Well, she need to model it in the store.
She did. She
Yeah,
does.
she need
Brandy.
to come. She need to come every single Friday, because that's, if you come Friday, you get the first stuff right straight off the press. Every
Y'all hear
Friday
that?
we get new stuff
Okay,
every
Brandy,
week.
he talking to you. Stop
Yeah,
putting
Brandy,
him on Instagram
Brandy.
and go ahead
Nah,
and come
you
on
could
in.
do Instagram and then add us. You know what I mean? Because we
She
still
did.
post. You know what I mean?
Right.
That don't stop. Don't ever stop that. But if you want to be a model too, you could do it. Because I had this young lady. I don't know if everybody know, but I made her a right. You know what I mean? She ended up being in future videos and a whole bunch of.
Oh,
Like,
I know
it's
who you
been-
talking about.
Mahogany, right?
Mahogany, yeah.
shout out
I
to
got to meet her
Mahogany.
at the
That's
Bike
my
Fest.
peoples too. That's she
Shout out,
cool.
Mahogany.
She cool. She fun. You know why I like her? Cause she like goofy. I like a girl who about they business but they goofy.
Tim
Like, she'll-
Greensboro.
yeah, like
She is.
like she don't mind licking her fingers after she eat the chicken with the sauce on it.
Yes.
And that's why I
That's
like
real.
that's her too. And that's Kara too. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. That's what's up. So we know that you have the All-Star. You're going to go ahead and put a store in Charlotte for Perfect Pair for the All-Star game. That's definitely very,
No,
very
not for the All-Star
Well,
game. It's for life.
right. But
he lost.
that right there is
That's
going to go
my-
ahead and
Yeah, I
kick
knew
the
that
change.
in 2016. I was gonna do that.
Right. Okay. So tell us, because on my way here, and I'm definitely we're going to give some more information about Perfect Pair as well as the Instagram and her Facebook, because she definitely has, or you guys have
So
one.
get that-
I got
get that
mad-
down.
I got mad shit to say. Hold on.
Oh no!
It seemed
I
like
wanted
you
to
about
say
to
something
end it.
else.
It's like-
Hold up. You about to come to me?
And second of all three of y'all owe me. I was on time, and y'all made me wait 42 hours.
What?
42
Really?
hours?
We wanted to give you the floor so you could say everything,
Everything you wanted to
because
say.
I was going to say on my way here.
You told me get
the
here
rate-
at 8 o'clock, and I got here
not
at
responsible.
8:04, and then you told me wait 15 minutes, and what time is it?
Oh God.
Now, y'all personally only get 15% off of my store. I was going to give y'all 40% off, but now that I'm pissed off,
Oh no.
and I know I'm lying, because when y'all get there, I'm going to give y'all what y'all want. But anyway, what you were saying now?
I was gonna say on my way here, I actually heard on the radio they were talking about Dipset about to drop some, coming together, working on some new things and whatnot. And I was like, oh, look at there. That'll be awesome to go ahead and you can, maybe drop some exclusives, give us an insight of what's going on.
about
We
Dipset
already, you
now.
a little bit late. Where's my cup? Where y'all cup? I thought, y'all supposed to hold on.
Oh,
Y'all
this
was
is a
pouring
family
your
show.
own
Tuesday,
misery.
Right.
Is what's it called on Tuesday, Tree? It's
$2
Tuesday.
Oh Lord. My
Go ahead,
pastor
girl.
might be
Pour it up.
watching.
Pour it up.
My pastor is watching.
Because he said so.
Just a bit. We
Yeah,
we
just
gotta
a little
work
bit,
in the
please.
morning. We
Just
gotta
a
work
bit,
in the
honey.
morning.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, you
swig.
fake poured it? I said pour your own troubles.
I was trying to swerve on it.
Nah, don't open. Nah.
I'm messing with you.
No, I'm trying to say, where's my cup?
Give him
Nah,
this
I'm
cup,
not
child.
taking your cup.
I
don't
have
know.
another one right here.
I don't
This
know.
one is already poured for you. There you go. That's
Where's
how
your
we do it.
cup?
Right here. I'm going to pour mine.
That's your trouble.
Here. I love
We're
it.
gonna do this interview.
I love
We're
it.
gonna do this interview because I feel like I'm with all my sisters right now.
That's right.
All right.
Because
you know, we
not
go
for
back.
nothing, not for nothing, y'all helping, y'all supporting me. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Y'all
That's what's
supporting
up.
my girl. My girl spent all her expenses. You know what I'm saying? And then it was slow. You know what I mean? Because this, if you're an entrepreneur, it's not going to be
seasons.
easy. It's not like you go to
not.
work, you
Speak
work
on
that
that,
9
Zeke.
to
Speak on
5.
that.
You
Right.
work that 9 to 5, you do overtime.
That
then
check
you
it-
get
that check at
paid.
the 2
That's
weeks.
because there's a boss paying you.
Right.
She's the
Talk about
boss.
it.
You know what I
There she
mean?
is.
So everybody think everything is cool. No, it be some slow days. It be some no days. It be like you be looking outside like, yo,
Anybody coming?
Where they
Y'all
at?
coming here to the Dominican shop.
what is
Or
going
y'all
on?
going to J Nails.
Where y'all going? You know what I mean?
Right.
Come in here. I'm passing out flyers. I'm putting it in like we work
You be
together.
putting in work,
He
though.
does.
Every
He
time.
was registering everything.
Yes, he answers the phone.
No.
For real, though.
Let me tell you how he set me up for the okie doke one time. I gotta talk about you. Nah, I'm good. I'm mic'd. I gotta talk about it.
Oh, Lord.
You was straight.
Oh, God.
So when you're not sure what you want to wear, right? And you're like, well, I want to buy something, but I'm not sure what I want. Oh, what you trying to do? Yo, we got this little one-piece joint over here. You need to try this one-piece joint. Nah, try it on.
I know.
That's
You know
deep.
what it is? When you come in, this is what every young lady, well, not every, I say 98.7399899% of the women come in. You be like, hello, welcome to Perfect Pair. Can I help you? They be like, nah.
But we always
I
say
said,
that,
are you
though.
looking for anything in particular? And they be like, no. So I just let them look around. I'm like, what's going on? How you feel? What's going on? I said, they be like, yo, well, it's my birthday. Oh! I got just the things right around here. Or they say, I got an all-white affair. Oh! I got something to buy you. Oh, I'm going to Vegas. Oh! Have you been to Vegas? No. Oh! I've been to Vegas. I'm not even but that you have to ask them because for women, they indecisive. A lot of women is indecisive, and it's not because they really that way. They just want to see. They just want to get. They don't know what they want as far as that situation. But if you could point it out, because they just walk in to look around and see if something just stand
nice store,
out. Right? You know what I'm saying?
It
So
is nice. These shoes came from there.
I pinpoint the situation for them. You know
And dress.
Yeah. And listen, I want you to look beautiful. I want you to be more immaculate on anything because you representing me. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that I can help, and I enjoy it because I want to see you fly. And if you do have your man, I want him to be like, you might not make it out this living room with this one.
Oh, no, that's right.
A lot of times, Kira never. That's what happened to her now. That's why I got it.
That's why you got one on the way.
Man, boy, I
Shout
love
out to Legend.
Shout out to Legend. No, shout out to Kira.
I'm gonna say this. I have never met Kira. I've never met Kira.
Sweet.
I would love to meet Kira, but let me tell you something, Kira.
Yeah.
When we were in Atlanta about 2 or 3 years ago, we had some shows down there in Atlanta,
Need some
and
more
we was
of that
rolling
cookie.
around with your mans.
Need some more than cookies.
Did that.
I was there.
From the time that we picked him up, from the time we picked him up to the time that we dropped him off, he talked about you.
Yep.
This is no lie. Kira. And I said, you know what? I haven't got to meet her.
You got it.
But every time I go to Perfect Pair, she's not there.
But that's a lie.
Every time
I don't get to go a lot, but the times that I've been, when I was there, and y'all had both of the stores. Y'all had both of the stores.
Yeah, she was at the Durham store a lot.
Yeah, she was at the Durham store a lot.
I was running the Greensboro store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's another young lady in there.
You gotta figure, you gotta understand, like, what's better than, like, you gotta super duper top the situation. I got a lady, she got a master's degree, she got her own business. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with her. She beautiful, you know what I mean? She got a big butt, big titty, flat, you know what I mean? Flat stomach, joint, the roof, the box is.
So
Shout
goodness.
out to Kira.
His name is.
Do your thing, girl.
I'm like, why would you risk all of that
Messing that up.
for something
Right.
Facts.
what they hand out? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you dealing with these little dots, you know what I mean? Like
Yachties.
and you gonna do her dirty. I mean, well, I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? So she gonna want to she gonna want the piece of that. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, nah, Kira, I'm doing this, but nah, that's not. I keep telling her that's not what I want to do because why?
Right.
Why risk it all? If anything, if I want to cheat, I go to Pornhub. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
So
Y'all don't know what that
would
is.
you give somebody that that have been on the road, that some of these young artists like Young NBA and all these some of these young artists out here? What would you give them to somebody who got them a Kira? What advice would you give them about that?
Right.
There ain't no advice to give them. They should know what they need to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know not to stick your stuff into something else if you got somebody else. But you talking about young NBA. Them boys is young.
They are young.
I was young too. Y'all couldn't stop me. I got a lot of good ones that I done fucked over. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened this one ended up, I don't know how love attracted me to her. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you. I can't give you the answer. Like you asking the question that just came over me. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, well, this is the blueprint. Nah, you just, fam, go saw your Roy Oates. You 20-something. I was tearing things up 20-something. I ain't care about nothing. Word of mother. I care about my kids, not the women. You know what I mean? They was like, you never see your son, and I was like, I bet you he gonna come see me anyway. You gonna want to know who his dad is, and then when they met their dad, it was like, woof.
Right.
Because I opened my arms up to them. You know what I mean? Had separate bank accounts. Anyway,
Well,
you
that's
talking
right.
about because well, all right. What you can do is being to answer your question. Once you find you're gonna know who the good one is. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta stay. You just gotta stay committed. You gotta stay persistent and consistent. If you be consistent on staying with her and persistent on trying to make her better, then you can stay. Like it's nothing, because pussy always gonna be around you. You know what I mean? As well as women, it's always gonna be the other dude who may have a little more than the man that you went. I mean, have more than what the guy that you with. Young ladies, you don't have to go over there because he got a little bit more or a lot more. Because once you get there, you're gonna see all the problems that this man got that he's carrying with you. I'd rather just stay with this young lady, or you should stay with that man if he's being persistent and consistent. One thing you better not do, because what women, some women do. Some women. What was that?
That was the cheering section.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
what
audience.
some women do is they settle. You know what I mean? I done seen a lot of women like saying, well, I got him and I know what he's doing and I don't think that I could do better. I'm not saying all women, or some women just settle for what they got. You know what I mean? Don't do that. If you getting hurt by a man, or if he consistently cheating on you and you just being like, okay, and settle for that, you gonna hurt your own soul. Get out of there, because you all beautiful, all women. Don't ever settle, because there's always somebody better who feels the same way as you. And I'm a example of that, because I ain't care. You know, I'm coming from listening to NWA. You know what I mean? I'm coming from listening to Snoop Dogg. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks and all of this and all of that. And when I fell for Kira, which I never knew I was going to do, I just knew not to do it. You know what I mean? So my point being is, she had somebody who she was settling for, but when she seen me, it just changed, because I'm about my business. You know what I mean? I'm about what it is to make some money. So whenever you feel like you trapped in a situation, young lady, don't get out of there. I'm telling you, it's something better. And because she did that, that's why we the perfect pair. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Clap for him.
Yes.
Clap for him.
Well,
Can you just say touch?
Well, why are you over here giving all this good advice? I have a question for you. What advice would you give any young entrepreneurs out here trying to wrap their mind around how to run a successful business in the Triad? Like, what nuggets could you give them?
Nuggets is homo. I'm not giving I'm not giving my nuggets to everybody.
What advice can you give?
The advice I could give to somebody who want to be an entrepreneur
In the Triad.
in the world.
Okay.
If y'all all listening, you know what I mean? Well, in the Triad so far, but I'm speaking for the world. The same thing I said before. Be persistent and consistent, and don't allow nobody to tell you anything different, because people are scared of the unknown. You know what I mean? People, if you don't know what's going on, they retract. Like, oh no, I don't know what it's gonna be, so I'd rather stay here. Nah, take that leap of faith and be faithful. Pray and understand that you gonna do that, because if you have a consistency of being, what's the word I'm trying to say? Confident. If you confident in everything you're going to do, it doesn't matter. Even if you scared, but you have confidence, but you are confident because you thought of the idea. Make your thoughts reality. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's gonna be a whole lot of bad days. It's gonna be a whole lot of good days. It's gonna be days where you don't even understand how am I gonna do this? Where am I get the money from?
Right.
You just gotta keep going. I'm saying for all my entrepreneurs, because that's what Perfect Pair was. It's been, Kira, I love you, girl. She had me she had me, but it's been days where we both was like, what the fuck? What you
that's some
mean
real
we
stuff right
only,
there.
I'm talking about in the beginning, like the second. It was days where we was like, yo, we only made $50 today.
That's real.
Tomorrow we make $1,200. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and like that's just it. That's just it. And then you just can't be complacent. You can't just sit here and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, where they at? You gotta pay for your all the social medias. You have to understand what's going
Invest
on.
in
If you
brand.
whatever you market, and but you gotta find the market. You gotta get bang for your buck. Like, say for instance, you doing clothing, which we doing. You have to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't have to. Like you get more bang for your buck because everybody's there at that one time. Because everybody's at the magic show.
Yeah.
Don't try to just don't try to get somebody now. Find out what days everybody's gonna be there for clothing. Or if you're doing hair, find out when you gotta go to Atlanta. If you're just doing shoes, find out when everybody's gonna be there, and then maximize at that point. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit there and just try to. That's just like for rappers. Like that's just like putting out a song just daily or whatever, and it don't matter. But if you go to where they having like where all the people who run mixtapes and all that, and everybody's and they having a convention, that's when you strike. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Not nowadays. You know what I mean? The 90s is over. You know what I mean? Like people who ain't getting all the type of money, or like the people who make fast money, they not getting girls no more. They could get the money from him, and she could go buy all of this. It's just over. Right? Trust me, it's just fully over. So my point, and everybody snitching. So my point is
Facts.
maximize on situations. You don't have to worry about running here and there, but if you know January 18th, whatever you doing, if it's hair, nails, shoes, clothing, or rapping or whatever, if that's happening January 18th, save your money up to get there, because there's more people in that circle that you could get to, and you could accomplish way more than trying to do it every other day. You know what I'm saying? You be spending more money for no fucking reason. That shit is stupid. You ain't supposed to work harder, you're supposed to work smarter.
Great advice.
I drink to
love
that.
everything you just said.
Right.
Drink to that. Salute.
I'm gonna take from that.
I do have a question, because everybody that's watching knows that you are.
Stream tour.
Shout out.
Shout out to Spotify. Shout out to Spotify.
Yes, Spotify.
Word
How you
up.
doing?
Them boys is giving us some bread too. I don't speak on it. The ink is still drying. You know what I mean? But we will be on tour. Nah, you can hear it. If I'm speaking, it's because it's close enough to speak about
Oh,
it.
that's right.
But my whole point is, when we first got signed, man, first of all, we was 19, 18. When somebody offering you $400,000, we out.
Right.
What you talking about?
Right.
Zeke, Jim, we got 400,000. What's up?
Right.
We buying stuff. We sign. What? Shh. You fuck. You telling me you give me 400,000? I'm 18, 19.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
What we found out was they had creative control, and our first album went gold. And it could have went platinum because we had Usher on it, but we like, yo, put the song out. He's like, nah, you ain't putting that out. We putting it out any motherfucking way. He was like, well, what you sign here is that we have creative control.
Wow.
So basically, my whole point of this is you got to learn the business. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's rap. Rap is what you already know. That's cool. That's like maybe 20% of what's going on.
Right.
You spit good, but if you know the business, that's it. You can blow all over the place. So my whole point is, you have to learn your business. Just learn the business. You get your lawyer. Once you get the contract, go to the lawyer's office, opposed to him calling you saying this is what it is and that's what it is. Be like, what does that mean? What you mean this is what it is? Or you can't. I don't want to allow this to happen with you because I'm gonna make sure this is right. And if you listening, you still not hearing specifics.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure this is right, and you don't need this, and we're gonna get some more money for you for this. Nothing is in detail exactly what I'm saying to you now. So you gotta go get all the details and be right. Because that's what happened when we signed with Rockefeller. Cam told me, I don't give a fuck if you sit here in this studio from 8 o'clock to 2 in the morning, and after that we go to the club and we leave about 6 in the morning. You stay at you be at Rockefeller at 9 o'clock in the morning and hit every cubicle that's going on with the interns that's going on. Bang, I did it. Mm-hmm. And from there, Cam album, Come Home With Me came out right after that. The Diplomat album came out right after that. Joel's album came out. After that, we got into beef because everybody that was on the Rockefeller, like State Property, even Jay and all, it was like, how come they was blaming Dame? How come you showing favoritism to these things? Like, I'm not showing favoritism. Right. I'm in there learning everything that's going on. So once Cam and them niggas wake up off their hangover and Jim come in and Joel's come in, I'm like, look, this is what we need to do more. They saying we ain't doing this too much and do this. So when they get there, we popping.
Right. Business machine. I know that's
straight business. And that's why we've been alive for 20 years. And that's why Perfect Pair going to be alive for 20 years. Because I ain't going to stop. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I die for mine.
I know that's
die
right.
for mine. I'm dead serious. And you got to have that motherfucking attitude
you
or
do,
you going to die.
You do.
What's going to happen?
I respect
you. Don't go hard. They gonna eat you. This is a dog-eat-dog world. And for y'all ladies, the cats don't care about cats.
Nope. That's true.
You could be all together. The group of cats always together, and they always scratching at each other for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Men do it too.
Spitting knowledge all over.
All over.
Hope y'all catch
I don't think they caught that.
No, I don't think so either. That's why I got a lot of female friends.
So what I said now? Since they ain't catch it, could you repeat it?
Yes, that even though you're hanging with a whole bunch of cats, the cats scratch in the group as well. Caught that?
I swear to God, for no dumb and no reason. They mad. Some people don't even, women.
Yeah.
This for the women.
Come on now.
Some women don't even like women for no reason. They just don't like them.
Right.
I don't understand why. Y'all all be in a group. It be 4 y'all. Well, it's 3 right now. I'm not
it's 4.
Over there. For some reason, something happened. Y'all go on a trip. Say it's Vegas, because that's always cool. Something happened when you do something. She's like, I don't know why that bitch did that. Any motherfucking way, she motherfucking be acting like the. Then the whole shit come out. You're like, what the fuck? We just landed and bought a $100 bottle of Patron. We didn't even take 2 sips.
You ain't never lied.
Right.
I don't even know why you brought her. You know I don't fuck with her like that. Anyway, but being that that's your friend, I'm fuck with that.
That part though. That part. Being there that she your friend.
Women don't do that. And you know why? You know why y'all do that? Because y'all not focused on your own business. Because if you have your own business and you so engulfed in what you doing, you ain't even really realizing who not liking you or who not fucking with you because you working. Shout out to Perfect Pair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to
Kira.
It be coming. Kira
Snatch.
be looking at all the shit. She be like, what? Why the fuck this bitch don't like me? What the fuck did I do?
Right.
I don't even know her like that. Or I know her like that. I don't even know why.
Why she don't like me? Whatever.
Right.
Next.
It's just that hate.
Cash, check, or charge?
No, it ain't even. Yeah. Oh yeah. Excuse me. I got my square.
Next. What size do you need?
But not for nothing. She do hit me like, damn, why? Because I don't do nothing.
Right.
I'm doing this shit.
She fly. She thick.
Yeah.
She got flat skin.
Right.
But it hurts her. Too.
It does.
Because some of them be her friends. You know?
Oh, you know, we know.
She was like, why? Why they acting like that? I don't even do nothing.
Me and her need to talk.
I don't understand all of that. Nah, I be like, listen, mommy, this is what happens when you shaking. And when you're not worried about what this girl is doing, and even though they talking about what this is and that is, you still focus on while you talk while her friends is talking to her about what's going on in the hood where she not at no more. She's still uploading like word.
Right.
I got a sale today.
Right.
Yeah.
Cyber Monday.
She like, yo, Zeke, you know you gotta go to the what's that USPS shit, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, yeah, and girl, and that motherfucking nigga who whatever his name is, he came over there and played that bitch, you know he got another baby by this girl. She be like, wow.
Right. Miss me with it. No, that's right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you engulfed in your business, and that goes back to being consistent and persistent. You know what I mean? It's never gonna be easy.
And confident, because you.
Yes, definitely. Confident, persistent, and consistent is the hashtag. The whole hashtag. Confident, persistent, and consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you shine like the light that's been looking at me for however long we've been talking.
I mean, you talking. You rolling.
I swear not, because I swear to God, my nigga, I swear to God, everybody doesn't, well, there's a few that's always with you.
Right,
you know what I mean? Then I ain't gonna say everybody this. Nah, you got your few, you got your twos and fews.
Right.
You know
I like
what I mean?
that.
That always come through. Maybe not, like, well, I want to say with us, they like, she may not speak to them too much or not too often or whatever, but whenever it's an event, boom,
they there.
They taking over. I'm gonna do this. Hell yeah, I got you. Or they show up. You know what I'm saying?
I know what that feels like.
You know what the twos and fews I'm talking about? That they your
I got some
bitches.
twos and fews.
They when I say bitches, I'm talking. I'm speaking as a woman would say to they friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
No matter what goes on, they there. You know what I mean? Even because you know sometimes you know when y'all. Well, I don't know about y'all three, but I'm gonna just say for what I know, when the lady get a man and she love him, the phone calls get a little less. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you wanna come out? No. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is when you dickmatized. Yeah, you know when you dickmatized, especially if you're looking at butt.
Okay, and
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh.
His
My
name
bad.
is Freaky Ziggy.
I'm sorry.
His name is Freaky Ziggy. I mean, I know we're trying to shy away from the name because it's trending, but his name is Freaky Ziggy.
First of all, my name is Freaky Zeke, and you spell it FreeeKey, which is the free key of life of success.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not.
You better say that. Say that again. Say it again.
It's the free key of life of success. That's why I call myself that, because that's
A lot
what
of
I
people
think
don't
I
know
am.
that. That's good.
And for the homies, you know, like that's what I got to get on. You know what I'm saying? But
I know that's right.
it's really the free key of life. So listen, if you definitely want to get something, make sure you say my name, and I'll get you a good percent. Most likely, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, most likely I'm gonna be there until I gotta go travel so I could bring the bacon home to mommy. You know what I mean?
He don't make bad selections either, because I bought something
That's
and
true.
it hung up in the closet for a year, but when I ripped it out, it was that
You just wore it a
that
couple
white
months ago.
that white.
You sure did.
Yeah,
I had that
wanna
in the closet a
I
year.
want to see. I dress people according to what I want to snatch off my girl. You know what I mean?
that's
So
right.
If she order it, you know what I mean. So I dress you according to what I want you to not leave the house in. You know what I mean? Like, oh, nah, that's too crazy. Nah, you made me horny, or that looks real presentable. You can go out there and kill him. Go kill him. You know what I mean?
I killed him.
I need
Slave.
I need somebody to say, girl, where you get that from? Perfect pair.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And I've been doing that, especially with my waist training. They'll be like, girl. I'll be like, yes, perfect pair.
Yes.
And it's just not in the triad.
Nope.
We everywhere. We in 7 continents. MyPerfectPair.net. You know what I'm saying?
The website is dope. Definitely dope.
MyPerfectPair.net, and it's a good website. You ain't gonna get lost. You know what I mean? I keep it simplistic.
And
you know
it's
what I
good
mean?
quality merchandise as well. Like I
Yeah.
said, the shoes definitely came from there. The dress.
When you
did
bought the
too.
shoes,
This was for my birthday last year, the year before.
how they look now?
It still look good.
It's good.
So that lets you know, like, you ain't gonna have no
issues.
retardation on it. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna walk and then the heel gonna fall off and all of that. And life ain't perfect. You know what I mean? If something does happen, you could bring it right back, and we got you. We ain't gonna give you your money
what's
back,
up.
but you gonna get store credit.
Store credit is good,
Yeah,
though.
because we always got fly stuff going on.
That's
do.
right.
Yeah.
That is true,
So
though.
tell us how we can find more information, like the Instagram page, social media, on the actual store.
What now?
Tell us how we can find more information on the store, your social
That's
media.
because I had that extra shot.
I
got you. I heard you. But you just said it so nice and crispy.
I know
You
she
could.
does.
You heard that?
Real Chris.
Well, you can definitely go to My Perfect Pair. This is Instagram. On Instagram, go to My Perfect Pair, all one word. My Perfect Pair, or you could go to My Perfect Waist if you want to get the waist training. Oh yeah, being that we said waist training.
Yes, waist
My girl, right? Let me make sure I'm making sense because if she hear this, I don't want to make sure it's right. She was a 30. Well, I met her. Hold on. I met her. She was slim. She had a butt. Like how can I explain her ass? Anyway, go on My Perfect Waist. She was a 38, right?
Okay.
Or 36, I want to say, or 36.
But
36.
it's
No, she was a 36. Then she ran into. That's how you know she a boss. This is why I fuck with my. I'm sorry if I curse. This is why I fuck with my girl. This is how we always talk. Boom. She had just shoes because it was the perfect pair of shoes. Mm-hmm. So after we met, we talked. I texted her for about like 6 months, and I said, "What's wrong with your voice?" Whatever, and then we started talking. So boom, and she had. Anyway, that was too much FYI. So me and her started going together, and she had shoes.
Going together.
The story is ill how we really got together.
You know we gonna have to bring him back
Lord,
to get the
So look,
stories.
now cause I could break that down.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, after I realized she was, you know what I mean? Like she was
Official.
responsible. Not official, responsible.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why you only got shoes? Why would you let somebody come in here and buy some shoes and leave? I said, wow, let's make this the one-stop shop. You know what I mean? Like, why you not walking? Because that's all she had. Cause this is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm with her. I'll be selling shoes. And I'm just chilling. I'm seeing she's like dedicated, committed. What's the hashtag?
Confident, persistent, committed.
I said, okay, boom. We gonna put some clothes in here. We gonna put some accessories in here, and we gonna blow.
I know that's right.
So why did I even say that now?
Because you were talking about how her body changed and how she got to the
Boom.
waist training.
So here she come. This is what we talk about. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, why you just don't have that? So boom, she recycles her brain, and then it flushes all the bullshit out and comes back up. She was like, yo. These motherfucking waist trainers just making sure.
For real.
She's like, listen, my nigga. You better figure out how to get a quick dub. Because that's the only way you could get in to do like wholesales. I said, how much? She's like 20 racks to get the dub. Because I'm telling you, this is right before it hit.
Yeah.
This was like over here, not here. We like here.
Momentum.
So I got on the track. She put me on the track. She put me, get your, slap me on the ass. Get your ass out there, go get that money, nigga. So I came back, then boom, we hit the waist trainers, and Lord have mercy. You know what I mean? And she tried it. She went from a 38 or a 36, whatever, straight to a 26. But she was on it.
Yeah, waist
She wore it
snatched.
every day.
It was definitely snatched.
My nigga, man.
And posting, definitely posting.
I'm like, yo, you don't want nothing before we open up, really? But
Kira, come get
long story short, she dedicates herself to situations that's gonna make us win. No matter what. That's why I love her. That's why we are the perfect pair, and that's why she's always gonna be successful, even without me. This ain't, yo, my girl, you know, I'm Dipset and, put the money in, da. Nah, because everybody used to say, yo, freaky, yo, your store with your girl. I'm like, nah.
That's hers.
I'm glad you clarified.
That's what's
Yes.
up.
What? Why? Why not?
Right.
I want a boss chick.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
right.
What? Nah, that was her store. That's her store. I ain't make the tire. I'm just trying to make the tire a little better.
I know that's right.
Crazy, because, man, when we be arguing, I've been with her, how long I've been with her? 7 years. I've been with her for 7, oh, shoot, I've been with her for 7 years. So this way, we ain't got to, so that means we, like, almost like common law.
Yeah, you about married. Yeah.
I can't pump that up.
No.
We married already. Now she like, oh,
Right, I need that.
but she bought me this.
Oh,
I was
that
like,
is
nigga,
beautiful.
That's I love it.
I be wanting to lie so much. I be like, yo, cause they see, yo, I swear,
you wanna lie
yo, Kira,
about?
I ain't gonna lie, I lied a couple times, baby girl. I be like, yeah, she proposed to me. See, I got this on. That's a full blown lie. Yo, I
At least the
proposed.
truth came out today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to try.
You proposed. How did you propose?
I don't even know what we need.
Y'all don't even want you. Nah, this ain't even proposal. If you want to hear it, y'all gonna be mad.
Oh, well.
Okay.
So far, look. This is how fast I married. Honestly, this is how fast I married her though. In my mind. we ain't do the black and white, but I don't give a fuck. I will.
You better clear that up real fast.
Right.
No. Dead ass, I will. No, this ain't no clear up. I will. But the next year, but right before, was it the first year? Yeah, the second. The day, oh, she ain't know. That, because her birthday in January, that Christmas, right? Boom. She had the all the gifts and all that. Was Christmas and all that. Throughout the boom, boom. She gonna find something. Boom, boom. She found. It took her like 3 in the morning. I had gifts lined up. She found something. It was the ring. The year, 1 year, 1 year later, my nigga.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Nice.
I've been loved her though.
Oh, okay.
Fam, you can't. Some things is immediate.
That's
Shorty
what
on
I'm
her
saying.
dean.
You see?
Shorty on her dean. Shorty don't. Cause
know it.
first thing is the roof. Take care mortgage.
Right.
Yeah, we do mortgage. Take care 2 mortgages. Yeah.
Don't say that.
That way.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
So that I'm like that was, I was happy at that. That because I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. I'm out. I'm partying. I'm balling. I'm doing this. But the cash is dead. But mortgage, motherfucking the store, whatever the fuck, she pays the bills.
Okay.
Right.
So she makes it happen.
She spend the goddamn money too.
I understand. But it's a compromise. It's a give and take.
Every fuck. No, it ain't no give and take. I'm give what the fuck. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Then she be lying.
Oh, so, you know what?
guys,
What was I at? No. Because I was getting ready to say something. I was right there. Oh yeah, the first year.
Uh-huh.
I gave her the ring. Right. This is where I said this is gonna be fucked up, but I love you, baby. She saw the ring. It was a 3D ring too. This shit bang. She did that. I got upgraded too because she had it for like 5 years. I supposed to been had motherfucking gave her the ring. I said, this ain't no proposal or nothing like that.
That's what you said.
I ain't like a motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
I never in my life asked the girl, because first of all, I'm freaky. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what is this, a kid show?
No.
What's the age group that people?
It's grown folks.
Oh no, you supposed to have a.
You talking about what's her demographics?
No, what's the age group that listens to here?
Like 18. It's about 21 and up.
It's about 21 and up. The majority is 21 and up.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we get a few kids that follow
I
us.
tore her ass up like she was bleeding and everything.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
So look. So anyway, I was like, this ain't no. I ain't proposing and all that. She's like, what? You mine.
Oh, look at that. Well,
That's
it's
so sweet.
It's kind of nice. You was a little shy, but it's okay. We
I
understand.
wasn't shy.
Okay. We can tell.
Straight up.
I wasn't nowhere near shy, but I keep trying to tell her. She was like, nigga, I already know how you propose. You proposed. I'd be like, yo, I need to do it again.
You had to do over.
You should. When you get the new ring, do it again. And maybe we can kind of help you. Maybe we can get it like live. It could be like exclusive on Trending.
Yeah.
Or you can have like
Oh yeah, the baby shower. Oh, the gender reveal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's yeah boy again.
Legend.
Legend
Coming
Liam
soon.
Giles. Not what you said. What you said? Galilium.
No, I did not say that.
Guggenheim.
No,
what you said?
Giles. I said Giles.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Your Honor. Yes, swear to God, she said Giles.
snitching, remember?
Let's get out of here.
No.
Yes, she did say Giles. Let's get
We
out
want
of
to
here.
thank you so much for
Yeah, let's wrap
coming
this
on.
up.
Yeah, we want to thank you so much for
Like,
coming
seriously.
on. And for just,
I know. It was
Y'all
This
owe
has
me,
been one of
first
the
of all,
most
they
lit
owe me
shows.
$5 a piece. That they made me wait 40 minutes.
Why you keep changing the
I
time?
can't believe that.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Keep it on the air, but when I do this, act like you be like, go give it a thumb like it's off the air. Why would you tell me? Who was I speaking?
First of all, yeah,
Oh
talk
my
to her.
God.
You went- I didn't tell it.
Nah, no, she didn't. No, she didn't, because she was talking to her. There's 3 bitches. There's 2 bitches up there.
Right.
Just
Like, don't do like Finn. Don't do that to me. I
Okay.
got wild shit that I just moved. That's why he kept yelling and stuff. I had wild stuff I had to do. But one thing I'm fully. This is honest to God. Make word to dearest, my grandmother. She's R.I.P.
Oh, rest in
One
peace.
thing for sure, I always been liking to do is help people get up.
Right.
That's word to my mother.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like when you greet me, well, you know already. You feel the good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me forever. I would love. I always want to see. I always will step in a position to let somebody else pop because of what I've been through. You know what I mean? I know what the bullshit is.
Right.
I know nobody give a fuck. I know nobody gives a fuck. Niggas will drain you.
It's
Well,
facts
nah,
though.
Niggas,
For real,
they
though.
will drain you for what you got.
Right.
Yes.
And then be like,
Right.
Yes.
here I go. And be like, I put you in.
Witness.
Right.
So, witness 2. Witness 2. Witness 730.
Speaking to me
And
today.
Rob, you
Like,
too.
honest to God, like, I'm with this. That's why I can't. And then
We appreciate you.
shout out to Kira because she was pregnant and she's like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm too shy.
I wanted you to come, Kira.
I don't know.
so pretty.
You gotta
I'm
come
gonna
back,
break her
though.
out of that because
Please.
that's a goddamn lie. Once she cursed me out. Motherfucker, you ain't motherfucker. You, why this bitch in your Instagram and why this bitch in your DMs and what the fuck is that? Because first of all, she has the code to my IG.
And that's how it should be. How about that?
She has the code to my IG.
Good job, Kira.
She.
Go, Kara.
All right, look. What we was doing. This is recent. I'm talking about super duper recently. Like duper duper on the recent. What's it? Oh, Black Friday. No, yeah, Black Friday.
Last week.
She went to this. When was Black Friday?
Friday. Last
Last
Friday.
Friday.
Last week.
Last week already.
Yeah. Black Friday was just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to hear that part.
Yeah, a couple of days ago.
Somehow, some way, the phone get missing.
Uh-oh.
We in H&M. If you in H&M, keep your phone close to your titties, ladies.
Oh goodness.
Put it in your titties, ladies. Like you know how we keep everything else, like liquor bottles and stuff like that. Gone. So her whole thing is social media.
Exactly.
So I got 3 phones, like she know about it. Look, so I gave her. She was like, "Can I have your phone?"
Like, oh, oh God.
And I had to go somewhere. What was I doing, Tree? I had to do an interview?
A
Huh?
radio interview. A radio interview.
Oh!
That there.
No. That Friday. Oh, I did the interview that Friday.
A couple of days ago.
Man. Can I have your phone? Like, yeah, man. God. Damn, man. So I come home. Yeah, I gotta take a drink to this motherfucker, right? So I come home, right? She's like, and who the fuck is this bitch? Who motherfucker talking about you left bruises on her still? I said, what bitch? I said, no, ain't no bitch out here could do that. I said, she's like, call her now. I said, you call her, put it on speaker, and I speak. So I'm like, she calls. I'm like, what? Like, I said, yo, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I said, where are you located, first of all? Seattle. When was I putting the bruises on here? Because it says I put the bruises on 2 weeks ago with you, right? Yeah. I was like, why are you trying to, why are you trying to fuck everything up? You're not going to have me. You're not going to fuck me. You're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do that. Like, this is a very true story.
Couple of days ago.
Of days ago, my nigga.
It'd be like, I can imagine.
No, look, after that, I say, yo, keep my phone and answer every call you have. She just got her phone back today.
How'd that work out for you?
How it worked out, like, first of all, she ain't never give me my phone.
Exactly. It ain't work out too well.
Well, it worked out well because I don't like speaking to nobody. When you up, when you rocking, when you shaking, you really don't want to hear nothing. When the phone rings and all of that, you say, who called? That's the
Right.
I was her secretary.
Right.
Who called it? She'd be like, oh, if it's Cam, all right, give me the phone. If it's Jim, give me the phone. If it's Puff, give me the phone. If it's 50
Yes,
50 want to do some shit. Oh, boy.
We
Nobody
got
ask
you,
your
though.
pussy to do nothing.
Who?
He said 50. She's like, ding, 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 ding.
I do like power.
Oh, but no, the whole point
Shout out to
is,
Power.
first of all, 50, you know what's up, nigga. You know what it is. The whole point is, yeah, I don't run. I ain't like she gotta have that shit. You know what I mean? You could do what you want with the shit. You gotta have my shit. You gotta have whatever. I ain't got time. I'm 42 years old.
Did you shave out some years? Because he laughed.
No, I was born in October 13, 1975. I'm 42.
I'm 3 days away from you.
No, but dead ass though. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm committed. God forbid you start popping, they really ain't gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? I had Kira's best friends tell her, "Oh, my man make more money than you, make more money than your man, and he the rapper, and my man really eating all this, But that's my man. And I know what he doing. I mean, he just focused on what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Well,
but she mad at. But like all it is. If you find a good one, shout out to Perfect Pair, 3309 South Holden Road.
yes.
You know what I mean? Greensboro, North Carolina, 27407. 336-299-0991. Mention my name, you get 20% off. It's motherfucking perfectpair.net. That's if you online. I don't care what country you in. We get it to you. My Perfect Pair on Instagram is My Perfect Waist on Snapchat. Facebook, My Perfect Pair. All that make me happy.
Yes.
Yo, shout out to Legend on his way.
Yes,
You know
and Kara.
Liam.
Yes.
Shout out to Kara, cause the next interview is on you.
We coming
That's
for you.
right.
Kara.
We want to see you.
Yeah.
That
You know what?
Right.
If you want to personalize it, we should take it straight to the store.
Let's do it.
We
Hey, we
could.
can do it. We can come to the store.
We will.
We definitely come to the store.
Vacation Saturdays because she's being honored. But anyway,
Yes.
we appreciate you
And
coming out.
hold on. I appreciate all three of y'all.
Thank you.
Because not for nothing, y'all entrepreneurs too. Y'all starting something. And listen, if you call me, I will help you.
Well, I'm gonna call you because you know I
I
got
know,
the
right?
bag,
Because you know I'm
so
trying to
consider
act
it
and
done.
model now. So
Listen, I don't care what it is. 'Cause for real,
that's-
if I could,
that's
if
humble,
I could, if
for
I
real,
could,
though.
if I could turn water into wine for y'all, you know what I mean? I would try my best to help you. This is honest to God. I know the struggle.
That's
I
real.
know how messed up it be. I know how you don't know where the next dollar is. God forbid your man do something messed up and then you caught y'all out here. If he spent the money for this or just you just ain't have it and you ask him he don't got it, or I don't know, some men be doing stuff and you know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that y'all commit yourself to, but it's hard to get to. It's always a friend. If you got somebody who can help you and he mean it, I'm with that. That's me.
We appreciate you.
And that's serious.
We appreciate you. And we thank you so much for just giving us your knowledge, your wisdom, and for talking about black love, because there's not enough people that are out there that are celebrating their relationships and celebrating love. We value that. Belinda,
I don't want to limit it to just black love.
But you know, it's
all love. Listen, hold on now. I'm the force field.
Got him started.
I'm the force field.
Yes, you are.
But this is for all denominations also, because we just ain't unlimited to that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We not. We understand what's going on. Oh, that's what I had wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about slavery.
Oh, you heard about that?
Oh yeah, in Libya.
Yes.
In Libya. Thank you, please.
Yeah.
And that's how you gonna wrap us up. Go ahead and talk about it.
You wrap it up. I started it. You end it. You over there. You look like Usher.
So the last thing is, I don't know if everyone has really been paying attention to social media, but also to the news, but there is actual slavery that is going on in Libya, and the pictures have come out.
It's crazy.
And if you look at the pictures, it literally takes you back to those pictures that were 400 years ago, but it's happening right now in 2017. And one of the things that we need to do is to make sure that we don't bury it. Make sure that the story doesn't get buried. And I say that because if you remember back in Washington, D.C., there was Where Are Our Girls, that hashtag for the several minority women that were being kidnapped and that were going missing in Washington, D.C. Suddenly you don't hear about it anymore. At one point everybody had their flashcards up and they were saying, where are our girls? But right now we have modern day slavery that is active in Libya. And we have to make sure that we keep it in the forefront, because our country has fought for so many other countries and we fought against so many things, but are we going to stand up and say something now?
We better.
Publicly?
Not with number 42, but we better.
45?
45, whatever. I don't like him. I can't stand him. I'm sorry.
Who's 45? Oh, the president.
Yes, that's what we call him, Mr. Trump. But yes, again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I want to give a special shout out to Kira. Thank you so much for letting us, feature your business here on Trending and Triad.
And we're coming to the store, so just get ready. We're gonna mob you.
Perfect pair. They say in the store, but just perfect pair, perfect pair, perfect pair, perfect pair, perfect pair, perfect pair, perfect pair. You know how redundant stuff is. That's like a hook. When you keep hearing it over and over, you're just gonna start repeating it without you knowing. Make sure you go to Perfect Pair, 3309 South Holden Road.
I know that's right.
Y'all have a good evening, and thank you for watching the extended version of Trending in the Triad. We appreciate
super extended version.
See,
I told you.
That's what's up.
I know. We let you. You good. It was good. What about 5? 5?
Thank you. That was a good interview.